Your boy, the Toy Box Chevy King. Just letting y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the first episode of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? No, excuse me, second episode. We already got one. Introduce to the fellas Dre, my homie Cuz, my cuz.
You fuck your life and get it right. I fucking pick up.
Chilling on the couch.
See how much he can match me. I can buy a whole forest with the money I be having. What you grab is not a challenge. If you only talking ounces, I be bouncing on the drugs. I be gagging out and on the beat. I just wanna push this shit anywhere. I imagine like fuck your blood, nigga, fuck your shot, nigga, fuck your life.
Don't feel right to play in the background, baby. Play up like that. But it's really, hey, fuck up all the time, you know. Shout out to everybody. You know, viewing and tapping in.
Trying to think this I gotta be here tonight. Can't sit on my hands. Got that talk from my mans, but shit good as ever. Can't fuck up my plans. I'm stacking these bands. Pops and did it, AT did it, and I did it too. Have to know this in my blood, so what the fuck you think I do? I'm your pushing man. I'm your pushing man. And I am dope. Now watch me smoke. I'm on fire with this shit. I'm your pushing man. I'm your pushing man. Get it in my possession. I'm pushing any way I can. Houses get soft on screen. All this shit well goddamn. I'm from the body, you be Molly, no Polly's the hustle who I am. Get it out the door. I been praying to the Lord. The feds don't pick me up. Gotta look over my shoulder. Can't fuck around with no snitches. Gotta keep all my door closed, cause I ain't breaking bread with no bitches. Oh my god, bitches, you trippin'. Oh my god, bitches, you trippin'. You might be fucking the ops. Try to lie and say you different. Try to pocket what I'm doing. Trying to get all that I'm doing. You took a man, but now you're not.
What's up, YouTube community?
I'm your pushing man.
There I go.
I'm your pushing man.
There I go. Gonna make it make sense for y'all, man. I'm ready for
I'm
breakfast.
fire. I'm your pushing man.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check, 1, 2.
I'm your pushing man.
Bro, you go outside like
now watch me smoke. I'm on fire. I'm your pushing man.
No, this one's real.
You got this fantasy in your head about getting out of the life and sitting at
Y'all stay tuned right now. We got two cameras going. I'm trying to get the audio set up.
You really ain't got the stomach for that. Man, I ain't gonna go down. If it wasn't for you, I probably would be a DOD someplace. This traffic ain't real like it is. I mean, maybe this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're grown to. Just think about it. Don't throw it out. Just think about it.
You know what? I'm thinking about it.
Let's get this shit on the road.
Look, hey, we ain't gonna talk about the chaser until they call us.
Hey, can I see that pen right quick? I need to do one thing before we start. Hopefully, we lied. No. I just need to make sure our cues is.
Oh yeah, don't even worry about it. We got a commercial coming. I got it. Brand new hotness coming out soon. 1/18 scale. Cuz no, hey, Got the wheel deals.
Huh?
We got 1/64 scale. I got 1/24 scale. We got 1/43 scale. Hey, what scale you need? You let me know. We got Forgiatos, Ashantis. We got.
You seen them V-Home Forgiatos?
I've not seen them, but we gonna look
You
into
should
that.
look them up, man.
We gonna. Hey, don't worry about it coming to a project near you soon. Hey, cuz no, we gonna plug you just right. Just let you know.
You got an old school, just send the picture, we get you right.
We get you right. I need the picture as
Hey, I
well
was
as the
thinking,
paint
bro,
code.
who was that that said there's some females that already got Make It Make Sense podcast? That's you.
They don't see.
I need to know if it's anybody got like the I got another name.
But do it
if
make
they do
sense
that.
though?
It'll make sense regardless.
I mean, I'm talking about they podcast.
Oh hell no.
I ain't even listened to it. I just looked up. I just put in Make It Make Sense.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. One thing we can put it right in the middle, in the front of the title, Kings.
Come my way, I'm never worried. I'm preferred, so I can do it. All I
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't no white girls. It's this Arab dude.
Well, we gonna have to tough it out. Oh man.
That's-
Williams. Bro,
Make
hold
It
on.
Make Sense.
Let me look at that shit right quick.
How many?
143 subscribers.
143,000.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I
That's
ain't
what
even
that
say-
K mean.
I didn't even see the K. I just said
734
143.
videos. They've been well established.
Okay, so we're gonna have to readjust the title.
We announced that at the end of it.
Yeah,
If we don't announce it, this thing. But the good thing is, ain't none of our shit been announced yet.
Mhm.
So we can rebrand. I say, my suggestion. Well, no, we'll talk about it after this because I don't want to do.
Yeah, because we kept technically missing a member, so
I mean, I know who's gonna make it when they make it.
Yeah.
It's all about the content.
Yeah, pretty much.
The name is second base.
The name can always change, for real, for real.
It's all about the content.
yeah.
What we talking about?
All right,
This is what we
What
talking
we got? What we
about.
got today? Who on the books today?
Okay, I need a little bit of refill on my. Damn, that shit. Ooh,
That's what I bought it for.
Mookie,
It's smooth, ain't
it's
it?
smooth.
Move.
The Moocal brand. Very smooth cognac.
Shout out
It's
Mocal.
that, if you was born, oh shit, cause you, wow. If you was born
Double shot.
in the 80s, in the late 80s,
This is the drink.
Moocal, if you from my hood, Moocal was that shit.
It's the drink for you.
Yeah, the
From
black
my
cat.
hood.
The black cat. All right. If
I
you
don't know
can't
why
handle
it's
it,
synonymous with
Your ass down,
King
son.
Park, but it is.
I know, right?
the black cat. What we got today? Cuz
All right.
All right, so whenever y'all ready, we can start.
Ready?
All right, okay, let's go. All right.
okay, you can talk now.
hey, what's happening, man? We here, we back with the podcast. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's called. You feel me? Here with Tez. You know what I'm saying?
CMT in the crib.
My son, it's your boy Dre. You know what I'm saying? We kicking it off today, man. What we got going on today, man?
Man, I was thinking, man, the other day, man. If you can go back in time, all right? If
Okay.
you can go back in time to any specific time in history and come back to the recent time you left, but the stipulation is you couldn't speak on it,
Shush.
but you can act on it. What time would that be?
All right, who we starting with?
Oh, please allow me.
Please go first because I don't know yet.
Oh, boy. Okay. First and foremost,
Hold on. What time would it be and why?
what time would it be?
Yes, sir.
I am going to first start out with from a financial
You
standpoint.
can start whatever standpoint
Okay.
you want, bro. This is
I
your world.
would go to the time when Bitcoin first came out.
You understand me? Hold on. Applause for that.
Huh?
I didn't even think of that. I did not think of that time, and I'm gonna tell you why. And no,
That was good.
I didn't think of that time because I
Yeah.
still didn't take that time serious. I made some money off Bitcoin myself,
Mm-hmm.
but if you was talking about like 2000, what, like 14, 15,
When that shit was like $1.
nigga, it was niggas
Yeah.
knocking on our. It was friends from high school like, bro, get in on this shit. It's like $11 a coin. Do it. And me and my brother Mark Brown, shout out to Mark Brown, we was like, I know he was like, hell no. And I second that hell no. Do you know that them niggas that bought 10 coins and came back this, that, and the other, them niggas
330,000 they made.
on.
Each coin got up to 33,000.
So it ain't
Son
no.
of a bitch is sick.
It got up to
70
60 at one point. didn't
It's
it?
$72,000 recently.
Okay.
Recently, $72,000. Like yesterday, I probably look it up. Look it up. Current price like $68,000 right now per coin.
Let me see.
Because he gonna get y'all the exact figures. But I personally know, because I own .00007 six some of a coin.
Yeah, I own a little bit.
Look, $80, you know, $88 ain't nothing too major, you know. Shout out 1988, best year in the world. But anyway,
No,
yeah,
fact
no.
though.
I have to take back what I said.
How much is
Okay.
it? Drop it.
Bitcoin is trading at $66,908.
Imagine if y'all got that
No,
shit.
but the big break was
at
33,000.
Imagine if you
That's
got
what I
it.
sold.
Imagine if you got it at $10 a coin. You bought 300 coins.
At $10, that means you spent $3,000.
I mean,
Boy, you give me a millionaire. Look, that's what I'm saying. Hey, shout out to Shiba Inu. Hey, everybody invest in that. That motherfucker reach a penny. We rich, fellas. I just want to say that. Look, whatever our name is, podcast times, whatever. Look, we rich. Hey, y'all invest in Shiba Inu. Okay? I got look.
You got some already in there.
Look. Hey, look, fellas, let's just say, Shiba Inu get to 1 penny. Y'all can help invest in it. Look, cryptocurrency.com, I think that's the name. You can Robinhood, all these currency. You can go invest,
Right.
get your money up.
So
Tap
you would
in.
go to the you would go to the birth of the Bitcoin.
Birth of the Bitcoin, period. I would be.
What about you? What about you, bro?
I just want to speak the numbers of the Bitcoin.
Let's get
Woo!
it. Let's get it.
See?
So if you bought 300 Bitcoin at $10,
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay,
where we at?
that's 30 grand, right?
Right.
Right.
I'll take out a loan for that.
If you held it,
No. I'm gonna tell you. About
if
that.
you held it, right now you'd be worth $19,800,000.
and at that moment, I would have cashed out. It takes it 2 days to cash out, right?
Shout out to Shiba
Is it
Inu.
cash?
You cash out instantly.
Okay, so it's not the same as stocks.
It's
The
the same
stocks-
stuff.
Right.
It's
No,
the
it
same
has
stuff.
an instant.
Stocks are
No.
not instant.
No, so
it
like
ain't
when
stock.
you sell it,
Yeah.
you lock
get the money.
in that price.
That price, whatever you
And
sell,
then when they
at that
give
price.
you your money, it might be a couple of days,
Yeah.
but you locked in at a
At that
certain price.
Hold on,
Sale
now, we
price.
might want to Google that because
No, I do stocks, bro.
Come on.
I'm in
bro,
Robinhood.
listen.
I'm
I
on
do
line.
too. And the stock market is if you cash out that day, but if it drops within that after you cash out, look it up.
No.
I'm gonna show you.
So look, this if you shout out Cash App, y'all go ahead and endorse us. So if you when you cash out, you're basically locked in at the price that you're cashing out at.
That's right.
So if the stock is at 1953, you cash out at 1953, and then it dropped to 1713.
You still
You-
gonna get your money at
At
1953.
1953
Okay.
per
Okay.
share.
That's right.
And that's how that works.
That's
Got
right.
you. Okay.
So, yeah, y'all go ahead and invest.
All right.
Hey,
So
Shiba
who next?
Inu.
All right.
What's your
Stock
turn,
rocket.
bro?
Predicted.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. A lot of people will, I already know
Military.
what the followers will go to is Dr. Martin Luther King, the 40s and 50s, or even slavery, the 15s and 1600s.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I want to go back to the ancient Egyptian times.
Facto.
Okay.
I
Why?
want to see what really happened. Why
Yeah.
is I want to know the truth
Why that nose gone?
of what really happened. See, now you know what I said, why the nose and lips goes off the Sphinx, right?
Cause Napoleon, right?
Napoleon Bonaparte went to Africa and seen that they had lips
Wide
like
nose.
ours and a wide nose
Yeah,
like
yeah.
ours, and he didn't want the rest of history to see that.
Gotcha.
So he blew the nose and the lips off of it.
I think
Napoleon Bonaparte is also the person who said, do you know what keeps a rich man? Do you know what keeps a poor man from killing a rich man for money?
What's that?
Religion.
Okay, it does. Ah, that's a good. Oh my God.
Y'all know.
Okay, since you took ancient Egyptian times, I'm gonna get back. I'm
And I'm gonna say why.
Okay,
I'm gonna
yeah,
say
go
my
ahead,
why.
go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
my why.
Yeah, right.
My why is, to this day, all the smartest, dumbass university scholars
Shout out them.
who try to
no, fuck that.
no, seriously, yeah, if I said I call them smart dumbasses, because you went to school all this time to read a language, right?
Yeah.
And it's a language to this day they can't read, and that's the ancient Egyptian writing.
So when you're so okay.
So the reason why the hieroglyphs, the reason why I want to go back to that time is because I want to know. I want to know what really happened, exactly as it happened, and not what the winner. Basically, not what history tells you, because history, if you break it down, is really his story.
He who wins the war writes the history, right?
That's his story.
So let
you
me,
see what I'm saying?
so let me-
That ain't the real history.
right. So let me ask you this.
Wait, you can't ask me this history.
What?
No, go ahead. Ask,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
because it just puzzles me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, so do you believe that the ancient Egyptians inherited the monuments?
No, they built them.
Okay, I
Okay.
believe that
But-
I believe the pyramids they built. I think the Sphinx was built before them,
But it was still ancient Egyptian.
but it's still ancient Egyptian, baby.
And
It's
this
still
is-
in Egypt, and it was still ancient.
And how much of the land was like? I'm not privy to how much of the world was intact. I mean, the land was intact with each other. Then when did the continents break up?
When the Pangea break up,
Yeah, when did that shit break up? Because that matters a lot. Because you gotta understand, we got a lot of shit here that's remnants of that. We got a lot of shit everywhere that's remnants. We find pyramids everywhere, right?
All across all the world.
So my thing is, if we need to go back farther than that, like,
okay. So the supercontinent Pangea began to break up about 200 million years ago. So this is way before ancient Egypt.
Okay, so let me.
So people don't know what 200 million years ago is the Jurassic era.
so listen, there's no I fuck the dinosaurs. I don't think it's a Jurassic.
No, that's.
I'm just
that's,
saying
That's the
that-
dinosaurs era.
So my
Yeah,
thing,
I'm just
so my
saying.
thing is this.
I don't even believe that.
So my thing is this: if we broke up and you find pyramids in Antarctica, you find pyramids in South America, and you find pyramids in Africa, that should tell you that those. Okay, so you're right; those pyramids predate
what they say.
what they say.
Ancient.
So now we are all going off of stories that we've been given, right?
We're going off his story.
Right.
His.
So
His story.
you're right. Those pyramids might predate.
That's what I'm saying. Ancient Egyptian. So I
And
think
they can't date it because it's made.
dropping knowledge.
It's made out of quartz and limestone.
Heavy as fuck.
Not only that, these are two things carbon dating can't do.
And
So there's a lot,
Look.
so there's a bunch of mechanic estimates on my
Yeah,
soul.
yeah.
That's correct.
yeah.
It's called a hypothesis or a thesis, meaning that your best guess is it holds the same value as a person who graduated from Harvard in science as a scientist. Your thesis, your estimated guess or hypothesis holds the
good.
same value as his.
Yeah.
Because it's all an educated guess. Let's not forget, members, hypothesis, the meaning, the definition of a hypothesis is an educated guess.
Educated guess. Got you.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so I think, with response to that is we look at the water erosions. I think,
On the Sphinx?
on the Sphinx and the pyramids. Hell,
Ain't
you
none
can-
on the pyramid.
ain't none on the pyramid.
None on the
Okay.
pyramids.
I don't
Only
know
the
that.
Sphinx. That's
For
how
a
they.
fact, but-
That's how you know the Sphinx was there before the
Right.
pyramids.
So obviously the water was that high, you know what I'm saying, in order to get, whatever, or it rose to that height, and I think that's the Great Flood. That was depicted
In every piece of history, whether it's India, China, wherever you go, a great flood has been recorded.
That's correct. But in the China dynasty, in the Chinese history, it was a dynasty that recorded during the Great Flood of Noah that they recorded that the seas receded
Mm-hmm.
and then came back. So that contradicts what they wrote, because in the Bible it says that it covered the world. They used to measure in cubits and not feet.
But that Bible,
Hold on, that's history.
King James.
Hold on.
that Bible.
Hold on. Now, if it killed everybody but Noah and his family, Noah,
No,
his sons,
Okay, you
and their
got it.
wives. Noah's wife, his sons, and their wives. That means we are all descendants of either Noah or his sons.
But that's not true, because I don't know if you. That's not true
That's not
because that
We
black
know.
dude. What's the black dude's
No,
name?
I'm gonna tell you how it's not true. Because
China.
the Chinese recorded during their dynasties that the sea receded
Got you.
and then came back. So the Chinese were not destroyed during that time.
More affected.
And let's not forget the Chinese, original Chinese are Africans. Okay? And they call the San people, not the San people, the San people. They have the exact same faces. But back on.
What I would go back to,
That's deep.
I ain't gonna lie, I got two places I would go back to. One is for my personal gain,
Mm-hmm.
and the other is for the gain of the righteous people and everybody else, black people, so on and so forth. I'm not gonna lie to you. If we didn't have this conversation and you asked me what I wanted to go back to for personal gain,
Let's hear it.
nigga, let me be a child of the 80s and let me sell dope. I'm gonna be for real.
Shout out Nino Brown.
Nigga, fuck Nino Brown. He's a fictional character.
That's right.
Shout out to Rich Porter.
Man.
Shout out to motherfucking
Frank
shout out
Lucas.
To, yeah, AZ
Whoa,
Faison.
he told on everybody.
No, shout out to AZ Faison,
He
Rich
told on
Porter.
the police.
He told, and then like, he told on his people.
He told the police.
Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas only told the police.
Oh yeah, he told the police. I'm thinking of Nicky Barnes.
Yeah, Nicky Barnes told
He told his
everybody.
homies.
Frank Lucas
But
only
his
told the
homies did.
police.
And even Nicky Barnes is bogus for telling. But
Mhm.
let's scratch that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going back.
Okay.
Me and AB just talked about this. I'm going back to fucking be a 14-year-old in the 80s.
Mm.
Do you know what them niggas was making in the 80s?
Yeah.
They only did it wrong. But if I would have knew what to do then, I would. So you got money. If you got money and you got safe money, you can help your people all the more, right?
Mm-hmm.
The crack era, right?
The crack era.
All right. Now, if we're gonna bring up the crack era, we have to let everybody know. The crack era was made by the CIA. Nobody had enough money to experiment with cocaine but the government. Nobody knew that if you mix cocaine with baking soda, that it will rock up into crack.
No, facts. They say that crack was made at USC, right in the hood.
Mm.
But yeah, the crack era, and I want to say ancient Egyptian times, but I also want to say that I want to go back a little bit farther than that. I want to go back to the first Bible. Does that predate ancient Egyptian times?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so the Ethiopian Bible.
No, it doesn't. because
you right.
because because Moses was born before Jesus, so he couldn't know Jesus.
I'm gonna tell you straight
Meaning
up.
he couldn't believe in Jesus because Jesus wasn't born yet.
Wherever that first Bible was created, I want to be in that room.
When it was done.
I want to be in that room. You said why?
Yeah, why?
Why? Because that'll erase all confusion about there will be no King James. I will come back and debunk the King James.
All right.
Okay.
I will come back and debunk.
Hold on. Let me say this. Every what? Keep going.
I would debunk every version of the Bible.
Every clergyman who wrote the King James Bible under King James rule. He did not write the Bible.
Why? Listen. Why is there a King James version? Because that nigga wanted to change something about the Bible, right?
He did. He took books out of the Bible.
Out. Right.
Yes. Right. So
Enoch is
just one.
Enoch is one person who went to heaven without dying.
Exactly.
Why is that book not in the Bible?
Because they don't want you to know the extent of what you can do and what you can't do. Like that's the thing. So like I want to go to when that first Bible was written, and I want to learn that language. So if I come back with that language, I don't have to tell nobody. I can just interpret everything
That it was written.
that was written, right? So that's my deed to the people. You feel me? If I don't have, what's that?
No, keep going.
If I don't that's my deed to the people. If I'm gonna be selfish and go to where I feel like I can suit my family and everything else, and still be a philanthropist to help the world, send me to the 80s when in the crack era. Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing the niggas got wrong. They didn't know when to fucking quit.
They didn't know when to get out the hood.
There was 2 years where the police could not detect crack. A year and a half. I ain't gonna say 2 years. It was a year and a half. It was a year and a half.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
So when I get sent to, let's say I'm selling crack then, I get called, sent to the police station. They run that the test on crack. It comes back as baking soda, and they let me go. I'm gonna do that, and then the first nigga that get caught, and they say like, "Oh no, this crack cocaine," I'm out the game. I'm done. I done made multi-millions of dollars. So now in the 80s,
there we go. You gotta mention that.
In the 80s,
in the 80s.
Right. Okay.
So now I'm finna go back. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna get a regular job, and I'm gonna figure out a way to blow this money up, invest in this money, and on top of that, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm investing Apple. I'm investing Amazon, and that's all I need. And now I'm
Bitcoin.
I'm who Jeff Bezos is. I'm who
You passed Jeff Bezos. You passed
What's dude's name?
Elon Musk.
Not Elon Musk,
passed
but what's damn name that owner of Apple? Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
We sitting in the same chair.
No.
R.I.P.
No.
Steve Jobs.
He's coming to your meeting.
Yeah.
You ain't going to his.
Right.
You passed him.
But for me to invest in him, he has to come to me.
But it's your meeting. You know why? Because your millions were made in the 80s.
Right. Okay, got you.
Which meaning is
come back.
$1 in the 80s is $20 in the 2000s.
See, there we go.
So your 18 million is now, no, your 180 million is now damn near 3.6 billion.
Got you. Come on back, because I got something to say about it. I got something to say about that too. Yeah,
Which
yeah.
makes
fact.
sense. Which makes sense. But at the same, okay.
So my thing is this. I'm finna segue to something different. We got 10 minutes. I'm gonna segue to something different. I read a lot of comics, right?
Right.
There's this dude named Victor Strange in DC Comics. Victor Strange, he was a caveman that witnessed a meteor hit near his land. The rest of his people that were cavemen, they were scared of this meteor. He was outcast, but he slept by this meteor day and night because it was the warmest thing to him out in the middle of the desert or whatever. He woke up aware, able to speak, all of that stuff. He woke up aware, able to speak, and he had knowledge that nobody else had.
Mm.
So my thing is this. I want to be like him because have you ever seen Shang-Chi? Has
The
anybody ever
movie?
seen Shang-Chi? Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So you know about Shang-Chi's father.
That's correct.
He was named many names, right?
Yeah.
Genghis Khan, this, that, and the other. So this dude, Victor Strange.
I named my son after him. My
Okay,
son,
gotcha.
my youngest son is named Khan.
Okay, so here we
No.
go. So this dude, Victor Strange, like I was just telling him, he's a caveman in DC Comics that the meteor hit, the rest of the people ran from the meteor. He slept by the meteor for war.
Mhm.
He gained knowledge, wisdom, and eternal life, immunity to life. He couldn't die. This nigga lived through every fucking thing. You feel me? I want to be that type of dude that like because throughout the like you run through history like you know what I'm saying. I forgot where I was even getting at because you gotta feel bad to represent it. But like
Just keep going. Everything makes sense.
I want that type of energy because I want to be able to tell the story and dictate the story. Like if you do that type of shit, like you said, Steve Jobs wouldn't even be Steve. He would be Steve Jobs, but
That'd be his name,
yeah.
but he wouldn't be the person who he is today.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't be. And this is the thing about that shit. If you live through that much of history, or if you know that much of history, I don't think people understand how detrimental that is to the enemy and how beneficial that is to the free people. I'm gonna say free people because
We are the first.
we are the first.
We
But
are
I'm
the
not gonna
first.
lie, we do have allies. Everybody like
Yeah,
we have.
but we must understand that everything took place in Africa.
Yeah.
We are the people.
No,
We
facts.
are the first.
This,
And,
you know,
if people, I'm sorry to interrupt you,
no, you good because my time is up as far as my opinion on the with the time.
but to prove that even for biblical people, when Cain was when Cain was basically thrown out of Eden, right? It says in the Bible, Cain found a wife and enough people to start a city.
there was no Eden though.
Okay, now wait. I'm saying for biblical.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
There's a breeding area
Hold on,
where they
hold on. If Adam and Eve were the first on earth, when
We talked about this
Cain
in
was
previous
abolished
episodes.
from Eden, how did he find enough people?
Okay. So my thing with that is, I think that translation was lost. Okay.
But listen, bro.
I don't think translation was lost.
No,
Adam
it was
in
suited.
Adam in its original meaning is Adam,
Okay.
meaning rouge in the face.
Okay.
Meaning you can see the blood in the face. What color people can you see the blood in their face?
White people.
White people.
Listen,
Adam was the first
but listen.
white person
Okay.
on earth.
Okay, but listen, if y'all know that black dude, he tells us there was no Eden. He tells us that there was a breeding ground where people got put in and they were made to breed with each other. If Adam and Eve are the only people on earth and they breed on earth, we have a lot of retarded long chin ass motherfuckers in the earth. On earth.
We do.
Because we know
Mm-hmm.
we know that by the British kingdoms where they wanted to inbred and all that shit, stay within their kingdom.
First cousins.
They was
They
long
married their
chin,
first
they
cousins.
long nose, look retarded. They look funny.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that's. But this is my thing though. Listen, there was no fucking like, bro. All of this shit is suited to the white man. All of this shit is. I ain't gonna even say that.
I'm gonna say you can't say that because Christianity was started in Africa, so it's not a white man's thing.
It became a white man's thing.
They used it against us in certain passages, but it's not a white man's thing.
Can we agree that there was no Adam and Eve though?
I can't agree.
Whoa, time out.
Look,
Time out.
look, okay,
Time out.
okay. Look,
No, time out. Let me say this. As far as we know it, Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden breeding with each other and making the rest of humanity. Do you know how many people that is?
No. Okay, so I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying. That wasn't
But what I'm
thing.
saying, but that goes back to what I said. Adam and Eve was the first white people
Got you.
on Earth.
Right.
Got you.
So
Came
Not
from
the
what?
first people.
All right.
Came from
all right,
what?
All right.
They
So,
said it came from
listen.
dust.
Listen to
No.
me. Listen to me. It had to come
No,
out.
no, I know what you're saying
Because
because I'm just saying.
look, that's the reason why it's albino. There's a reason why 2 black people can have an albino child.
All white child.
2 Caucasian people
cannot have a black child.
child.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And not in history. You have to have. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think the Bible is more the King James version. I'm gonna shout out.
There you go.
King James
There you go.
version is more based on the white man's birth
Mm-hmm.
rather than humanity's birth. That's the
history
reason because
itself. Mm-hmm.
Adam and Eve. First of all, Adam is not. That ain't no name. No African American African would name a child.
But that's why. Not only that.
All right,
Adam,
right now,
Eve,
Adam, we got 3
same
minutes.
thing.
Listen, we got 3 minutes. The Bible, keep it or trash it.
Okay. Trash.
Keep it or trash it.
Trash
Keep it.
Why?
Because y'all only going off the King James version,
No,
and y'all
I'm
not
not.
going off the Ethiopian version, which is the first version.
You
with
said
That cannot be interpreted and translated correctly.
Right.
It can be interpreted and translated for the people who still read that language, bro.
No, it cannot, bro.
That's just not the That's just not the one that has been.
No.
Hold on. That's not the one that's been mass produced.
Listen.
Here you go right here.
Time out,
Before
time
the
out.
King James version, it was the book of 1719.
Hold
How
on,
come
time
that
out.
one not the one that's been
Time
mass
out.
produced?
Ken, the first Bible, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all, this is facts. The first Bible cannot be translated because the language is lost in the first Bible, right? It's the first Bible, right?
Some of the text, right?
Most of the text is cannot be translated in this and the other. And people translate what they fill in the spaces where they can't translate, right?
Well, I don't
So
know what you're talking. I don't know if you speaking American wise or
No,
African
I'm
wise.
talking about the first Bible, period. The first Bible that was found, we all know it's a fact. You can Google it.
Well, the
That-
Bible is a mixture of
We not
different
doing-
manuscripts and everything. Because he go right here. Just listen to me. You have the book of Moses in the Bible, correct? Moses was not. Moses
We are
lived-
talking about the first Bible. I don't
right,
know
but
what's
what
in
I'm
that
saying
bitch.
is Moses
I don't read
lived
it.
before Jesus.
That's
okay?
cool. That's
Okay,
cool.
so what I'm saying is the Bible is basically a grouping of a lot of different manuscripts.
The Ethiopian Bible is?
All of them are because
No, you can't. You cannot group you cannot group the very first Bible with the rest of the Bibles.
because
No, he's
the
saying-
Bible
he's saying-
itself
Right. He's
is
saying
a group of
I'm talking-
manuscripts.
okay,
So
right.
he's saying this from Congo, this from
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
This is
This
from
from-
this from, and
So
they
that's
brought
that's
it
the
all
Ethiopian Bible.
Yes,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So
it's a
how
lot.
much of that can be translated into shit that how much of that language do we know?
None.
Exactly.
Almost none.
And the problem with that is they have trouble with ancient Egyptian translation.
So if they have trouble with that, my point is this. We are loosely translating everything after that.
That's correct.
So
I'm not
you
gonna say that's not
So
right.
you cannot be sure that it is fucking being translated properly.
That's
Okay.
correct.
So what I'm
No,
saying,
all I'm saying is, say you lived 300 years before me and you wrote something, and then I wrote something. He lived 700 years after me. He wrote something, and then Jesus was born.
that's
They
cool.
brought. What I'm saying is, these are different manuscripts because you wrote a manuscript before I was born. I didn't know you. I wrote a manuscript before he was born. He didn't know me.
Right.
Then he wrote a manuscript before Jesus was born. He didn't know Jesus. And he brought all of that together to make the Bible. That's what I'm saying.
There's an order.
Mm-hmm.
I play this game called Assassin's Creed,
Mm-hmm.
and I swear to God, you can take this for what you take it for. They talk about the Bible. There's Templars and there's the hidden ones.
Mm-hmm.
The Templars are all about keeping the white Bible alive, keeping the pushing of these scripts alive.
Mm-hmm. The Crusaders.
The hidden ones are saying no. That is a false narrative. That is not what we're going by.
That's correct.
There's ancient scripts that we can
Manuscripts. That's right.
All I'm saying is this. Scratch all that Jesus there, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Everywhere in every nation, there's a Jesus-like figure that they record.
Mm-hmm.
Died at 33,
Yeah.
born of a virgin, all of that, bro. Does that not seem like a nationwide plan to you? We have the United Nations right now. So we got to ask ourselves, how far does this United Nations image and all of this concept, how far does that shit go back? I don't think we're going back enough with the shit that we know now.
Right.
Like as far as this united people making this plan, just like Christmas, just like the holidays, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This
Well,
shit,
all holidays are pagan holidays.
right? So let's talk about the pagans. That shit is orchestrated, right?
Right.
So let's like, bro, how far does that go back?
Well, pagan pagan does not predate Jesus times. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Was it another name for the pagans? Or was it
They
another
wasn't even
situation?
they wasn't even out yet. That's what I'm saying.
Let's hit it with this. All right. So if you want to talk pagan,
Listen, hold on. To be continued. Yeah, we gonna lock it down at this because we got a whole nother hour, something we gotta do. But I ain't gonna waste it with this. We gonna get off camera. We gonna polish this shit. We gonna talk about it. We gonna orchestrate some shit.
it's getting greasy.
It's getting real greasy like your best mama's piece of chicken.
Yeah.
We gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna get off camera route these niggas, man. We got some shit to figure out. We not the most educated people on this shit. We just see what we see and we know what we know.
We just making it make sense.
Making it make sense.
It makes sense.
We'll holler at y'all from Dre
CMT.
until
Boy
we
type
signing
shit.
off, man.
Boy type shit. Yeah.
Hey,
I
can't
can't even
laugh
say
to
it.
your mama.
Boy talk shit. I can't even say it. Damn. Boy talk.
me
Mock
go
Chevy
pee.
King. Boy, I'm just.
I got some, man. Let's talk about this shit further though, like for real.